Choosing the right water filtration system for your home and family can be complicated. It isn't rocket science, but it can still be tricky because there are so many products on the market and so many competing claims. But you can still get a good system if you start by asking a few questions. Maybe some questions like these. What's in your water that you want to take out of it? Where's your tap water come from? Are you more concerned about the way your water tastes or about the way it affects your health? Do you need to filter all the water that comes into your house or just the water that you drink? To answer some of these questions, if your water comes from a public system, it's going to contain chlorine and possibly chloramine. Getting those out of the water is a great place to start. You can actually taste chlorine in concentrations as low as about a half a part per million, and you can smell it at even lower concentrations. The more your water tastes and smells like chlorine, the less you're going to want to drink it, and it will probably be less healthy in the long run. After all, it was put there to kill things. There are other problems that can affect the way your water tastes and the way it smells that may also be health concerns. There are minerals that cause hardness, which may not necessarily be unhealthy, but they certainly do affect the way your water tastes. Sulfur affects the way it tastes and smells. There are biofilms that accumulate inside your pipes, and it can affect the way your water tastes and smells. And there are some organic chemicals that you may never taste or smell that have some very serious health effects. And if you're wondering how we can find out what's in our water, whether it has a health concern or a taste concern, there are a couple of easy ways. The first is you can buy a water testing kit that can identify a pretty broad suite of contaminants, including bacteria, nitrates, lead, and so on, that will help you decide what sort of a filtration system you need. You can also check with your public water supply system. They usually have a web-based record of their analytical data, and they're required by EPA to sample for a number of different chemical compounds. Check their website, see if they fluoridate your water, see what kinds of chemicals they've detected when they sample your water and have it analyzed. If they find pesticides or other organic chemicals, it will affect the sort of filtration system that you're ultimately going to want to buy. Not all problems have the same solution, but don't let that overwhelm you. There are solutions for every water quality problem, and when you ask the right questions, you're going to find that there are some surprisingly simple solutions, and some of them are even relatively inexpensive. A good example of a simple and inexpensive solution might be a water filtration pitcher. We recommend the Zero Water Pitcher. You can pick one up for less than 25 bucks. They take out chlorine and several other contaminants. Now, if you're more concerned, though, about your health than you are about how the water tastes, then you're probably going to want to remove more than a water filter pitcher can. So you may want to consider some other options. And depending on where you get your water, there may be some stuff in it that an ordinary filter just can't take out. Among some of the common contaminants you might find in water are things like disinfection byproducts that come from chlorine when it breaks down, chloramines that your public supply system might have added on purpose, lead and other heavy metals, fluoride, pathogens, and so on. Now, if you get your water from a well or a spring, you may need to worry about bacteria and other living organisms. If that's the case, you'll need to add some sort of a disinfection tool. A UV lamp is a great choice. If your water comes from a public system, well, you can rest assured that you're getting the very best quality water that a bureaucracy is capable of producing. As good as they are, though, you may still find that you have organic chemicals in your water. And if that's the case, a faucet or a countertop filter may be adequate. These are sometimes pretty inexpensive. You can pick up a faucet filter for as little as $25 or $30 and a countertop filter for as little as $45 or $50. They've got granular activated carbon or sometimes even a solid carbon block that's pretty good at removing organic chemicals. If, on the other hand, your water has a lot of dissolved solids, it may be a little more difficult to get them out. But you can easily use something like a reverse osmosis system. This is a great choice. It fits under your sink. You can purchase one for as little as $199. It will include a pre-filter that's got granular activated or a solid carbon block. So it'll still take out organic chemicals, and it will also then remove dissolve things, including metals, fluoride, and if you want to add on a UV lamp, you can take pretty much everything out of your water, including pathogens. These systems are pretty low maintenance, and the average cost per ounce of water is very low. If you like the taste of Dasani or Aquafina, you'll like reverse osmosis water because it's prepared by the same method. If you like spring water or mineral water, you may not enjoy it as much, although I find that reverse osmosis has the best flavor of any water, filtered or otherwise. So choosing the right water filtration system is actually pretty simple once you know what you want to take out of your water and why you want to take it out. For example, if you just want to get rid of chlorine, you can use a water filter pitcher or something a little more efficient like a faucet filter or even a countertop filter that's got granular activated or a carbon block. If you need to remove bacteria or kill other pathogens, you've got to make sure that you add sterilization. And if you want to take out just about everything, you can use a reverse osmosis system. If you use that in combination with a UV lamp, you can have very reliably pure sanitary water. To find out more, visit us at waterfilterreviewer.com. You'll find our top recommendations and some great deals there. If you have any questions, you can contact us. We have some great giveaways too, so be sure and visit us at waterfilterreviewer.com. Thank you.